The way the schedule's laid out right now, limit the way or change the way that you kind of approach coming back from a game like that? Like, it seems like that's kind of one of the ones like last year you would maybe have a hard skate day, but there's not really an opportunity for that anytime soon.
Well, we had a we had a scheduled day off yesterday, so you're kind of bound by that. I think Edmonton tried to change it a couple of years ago, got in trouble. So we had yesterday off, and then we skate today and play. I mean, yeah, we're playing, practicing, and we're going to keep trying to get better here. That's our main focus. I've said it lots. I'll continue to say it. We have a next game mentality, and tonight's the next game. We win tonight, we're all going to feel good about ourselves. So let's go out. Let's make sure we do everything we can to play great hockey, and let's find a way to win a hockey game tonight.
Spent a little time before practice talking to them. One of the guys said kind of just wash last week out. You got a big week this week. Is that continuing the message for you? Just kind of keep pressing on? We
just like to live in facts. We I thought I didn't think our pushback on Saturday was good enough when we got down. I thought Friday was. I thought we kept pushing and kept playing, and I thought Saturday wasn't good enough. But you can get frustrated, you get all that. Frustration is probably the number one wasted human emotion. It does no good to anybody or anything, and so you have to learn from it. You have to move on, and we've got a next game tonight. And again, if we win tonight, we're all going to come to the locker room. We're going to feel good. Any day you win in this league is a great day. So let's go try to win a hockey game tonight.
What's the challenge when you're playing so many young defensemen, and what do you tell them?
Well, I don't know if it's young, old, doesn't matter. Guys have to go out and execute. So, they've got to play to the very best of their abilities. We're asking a lot out of a number of guys, but that's the reality of the situation. I also think those guys want minutes, so if you want the minutes, then you got to go out and you got to execute at a high level every single night, and it's really, really hard to be at 100% your best every night. Nobody does that in life, and you got to find a way to be as close to that as humanly possible every night, and that's a trained thing. I think it takes time. I think it takes understanding how to manage the game, and so as a defenseman, they'll just keep continuing that learning process.
Jess, how do you maintain the buy-in to the process, the system, when the results are like they've been in the past few weeks?
Well, I think from our aspect, we continue to hold them to the fact that they, you keep teaching, you keep holding them accountable to execute the systems, certainly effort and whatnot. I told them, we utilize like a lot of teams do that sport logic, and even strength-wise, our record by expected goals for and goals against should be 7 and 8. And it's not 7 and 8. One of the big factors is not specialty teams, because again, that's based on even strength. So our specialty teams have to be way better. We're 25th and 28th in the league. It's not good enough. So for me, I think it's simple. You look at where your issues are, and you work to correct those issues, and you speak in reality, and that's reality. That's where we're at. We've been asked a lot about defense here in the last number of media scrums. If you look statistically over the last 5-game segment, our expected goals against is way below where the top 10 in the league average is. We didn't give up much. We got to keep pucks out of our net in multiple ways, but certainly part of that's penalty kill. But I think from a process standpoint, we got to correct. Specialty teams are going to be way better in that area, and if we are, I think we'll turn losses into wins.
Even last year, even though when you weren't winning, it seemed like games were a little bit more competitive, closer. Is it concerning at all that a lot of these games haven't been the goal differentials? I think one of the worst in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do you read much into that as compared to last year?
Well, again, for me, what I would it's actually super interesting. The goal differentiation is no good at all. That's a fact. So do I read into that? Well, I read in the fact for sure that we've given up way more goals than we've scored. When you go and you go a step below that and you look at the things I just talked about, it's probably better than a year ago. It says that a year ago our chances for and chances against weren't what they are now. They're in a better spot than they were a year ago. Again, what's crushing us? Well, what's crushing us for sure, specialty teams. So we got to find a way to be better at that.